Welcome, guys, to Doctors Unhinged, our podcast, our lovely podcast. We love it here. Sponsored by Kalafhi Hospital in Fairgrounds Mall, by the way. Also, a special shout out to Stanley before we go anywhere. He's done the boop, 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 boop,
Yeah,
which
shout
he's
out
probably
Stan.
going to do right
Shout out
now
Stan.
for this episode. Shout out to Stanley, man. He works hard and we appreciate him. Obviously, my guest today is Dr. Mayamba. What's going on?
Nothing much. I think it's today's topic is one that we're all guilty of, from students doing all-nighters to doctors being on call to creatives like Stan grinding nonstop. It's sleep deprivation.
Sleep deprivation, right? Sleep deprivation, which we pretty much are right now because we look absolutely tired.
When was the last time you actually got like? So I mean, for an adult 18 to 64, you need 7 to 9 hours of sleep.
Right.
And we'll get into the benefits of it and the downsides of it.
Right.
Couple of interesting facts. But when was the last time you got like a solid 8 hours of sleep?
Last night.
Really?
Yeah. I
To be
slept,
fair.
man. I slept. I remember I slept on Friday at around 10. Granted, because there's that fact about your circadian rhythm where it has to be between 8 and 10 that you have to fall asleep so that it actually counts that 8 hours, right?
Valid.
But generally, I think I slept around 11, 12 and I slept and I woke up around 10. It was such a good day, man. I woke up, I had missed calls. Missed calls, like the bosses called me. They were like, can you cover in the clinic? I was like, it's a bit late now for that, isn't it? Because I was out cold. So I did get my 8 hours yesterday. What about you?
I think yesterday, I think I did.
Yeah.
But before then, I don't really remember. Like on a normal weekday, I don't remember the last time I get like. I could probably get home on time, but my mind's probably just still cranking that it won't rest. Which brings me to the second part of today's chat.
Right.
How to then, because look, life is busy. Hustle culture is what I'm truly talking about because we almost flex about it. That I pulled an all-nighter. I don't sleep. And once we get into the cons of it, you'll understand why it's not a good thing to be saying that, right? But here's the thing that I want us to touch on: ways to combat the lack of sleep, which is something I'm guilty of, and my patients know this. But it's a topic that I am very much against, which is energy drinks.
Yeah.
Because if you remember back in the day, growing up, like the only energy drink that was there was Red Bull, and everybody knew like Red Bull is for old people.
Yeah,
Give
it's
up
for
all the hand.
adults.
Like it's adults. You can't.
Yeah.
Red Bull was like the equivalent of alcohol. As a kid, you had no business, like none whatsoever, indulging in it. But like present day now, right? These different flavors as well. Different energy drinks popping up, different flavors, and they're very affordable. Right? I would go as far as to say it should be something that's regulated.
Yeah.
Because remember, there's perks to energy drinks, right? The high caffeine and what it does for your brain, which we'll touch on later. But my thing is, unless there is an indication for it, why are you taking it?
Yeah, but what's the indication?
So, look, for example, I have to do like 11-hour shifts, right? We were just speaking about this. Dr. Mike had to cover an 11-hour shift for me, and he was not impressed.
I'm not happy about that, by the way. Yeah. I don't see why we have to do that.
So halfway into this shift, because I'm using my brain to listen to you, formulate a plan, actually double check the plan works. And your average, and also I intermittent fast, which is just something that I'm eating once a day. So by the time I'm waking up, driving to work, and having to deal with the hassle, my energy levels are already. And glucose is your brain's main source of energy. It consumes about half of the total glucose you take in a day, half of it goes to your brain, right? I know myself. When I'm writing a prescription and I'm rewriting the same sentence back and forth, I know my brain is collapsing. And eventually I need to supplement with the caffeine, right? Because it increases your neurotransmitters, how your brain's functioning, slows down adenosine buildup, builds up your norepinephrine, dopamine, serotonin, your feel-good hormones.
Hence, heart rate as well is going up.
Yeah, so I mean, those are the side
you're
effects people
alive.
complain about,
Yeah.
right? The palpitations. But I've gotten to a point where I've done it so much, all that's happening to me is my brain starts thinking clearer, right? Now, again, I'll have this energy can on the table and my patients walking will be like, ngaka, when I need to drink, when I reboost. And I'm like, yeah, because I understand
what's going on here.
Yeah, I know what it's doing for me. Also, unlike most people, I'm going to flush out the stuff when I'm done. I'm going to overhydrate my kidneys, drink 2 liters to 3 liters of water, pee it out, and sleep. My problem is the auntie that's by the side of the road that's selling this, because I see a lot. You've seen a lot of them too. She's sitting there with her energy drink and a straw. She's just chilling the whole day. You don't need the extra energy. You're not burning the energy. After you finish consuming this thing,
You're going to sleep.
You're just going to sleep, right? And again, Dr. Michael touched on how it affects you in the unhealthy ways. But my concern is it's so accessible. Like a kid could walk into the supermarket, get tin pula, buy an energy drink and go about their day.
Yeah.
And there's no regulation for it at all. God forbid, 5-10 years from now, at the rate we're going, the dialysis numbers are going up because we're just poisoning ourselves with these energy drinks, poisoning ourselves. Now, I reiterate, I do not support energy drinks. If you catch me with one, just trust and believe that at least Nelson knows what he's doing. And don't go now and say, oh, guys, I watched a video on YouTube and the guy said as long as you drink lots of water after, you're good for it. It is dangerous, so don't be doing it. Don't be doing it. What's your chat on energy drinks? Yeah or nay?
Obviously, I'm guilty of use. The thing that I'm guilty of is coffee. My goodness, man!
You always have your cup every time I pass by the clinic
in the morning. Yeah, I have my cup in the morning. It's not an addiction. My mom says it's an addiction. Mom, if you're in the comments, it's not an addiction.
To be fair, it is.
Because you know, my mom will be like, I'll be so pissed that there's no coffee in the house that she'll be like, oh, the addiction. It's like, but it's not really. But yeah, I think there's positives and negatives for using caffeine. Man, I work mainly night shifts, right? So that's from 4 until maybe around midnight, 1 o'clock sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of things happen at night.
And a lot of things are happening at night, a lot of very confusing
Unstable
things sometimes, a lot of unstable patients that are coming in. And it gets really difficult. I need that boost, right? I need that energy.
To be fair, that's something an addict would say. I
Fair.
need the drugs.
I need it.
I need the caffeine.
But
you actually do, to be fair.
Yes, and to top it all off, right? Because I'm not getting that during the week. I know for sure I'm not getting that 8 hours of sleep.
Yep.
Right, because I'm up around 7, 8 o'clock. I'm going to gym, and then I've got a couple of things that I have to do during the day, just so that it counts. Because I'm not going to spend the second half of my day doing those things. So, by the time 4 o'clock hits, right, I've had my first cup of coffee in the morning. I'm having my second one, or I'm having like an energy drink at 4 o'clock, which is not all the time, but I don't encourage people to do it.
Yeah, it's not.
I do it because I need it. You lot don't need it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
to be fair, majority of the people that do consume them don't.
Yeah. Some people are just consuming it for the bands. But yeah, energy drinks are not the best drinks for you. Especially because a lot of you are not even drinking water. A lot of you are not exercising. So don't do that, right? I'm not saying I'm better because I exercise and drink water after I take the energy drink, but I try to mitigate the risk of the side effects. But there's one thing about energy drinks is that you'll take it, get a good dose of caffeine. And this used to happen in uni a lot. You'll take it and then you get a good dose of caffeine, and then you sort of get to this crashing phase, right? When the hit goes away. But I think halfway through med school, we figured out that you can microdose the caffeine. So what you do is they'll take a cup of coffee and then you microdose it with green tea. Yeah. Right, with green tea or black tea, just to maintain like that plateau phase before you crash out, which is really cool. I don't do that anymore because I don't drink as much caffeine. But energy drinks are bad. I don't even know how I keep promoting them because I keep saying don't do it, and then I tell people, okay, you could take green tea to maintain your dosage of caffeine. But generally, yeah. So am I yay or nay? I'm in between. I'm in between because I'm guilty of using them and abusing them. But at the same time, there are certain groups of people that I would not encourage to touch or even go near an energy drink. So there's that.
And it comes back to once you learn the rules, then you know how to bend them.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Things like what you're talking about, microdosing and not getting to that plateau and crash out phase, which just brings us back to sleep. Just sleep more because it has so many benefits.
Yeah.
Allows your body to rest, to recover, recuperate. The body detoxifies itself at night. That's why, for example, the cons of not sleeping or getting your 7 to 9, short term is just fatigue, irritability, mood swings. We've all been, brother, waking up on minimal sleep. I am not in the mood to discuss anything with anybody.
Or to smile about.
Yeah, just cranky, right?
Yeah.
But in the long term, you have things like weakened immune systems. So you have more frequent infections. It increases your risk, believe it or not, for obesity and type 2 diabetes. Also, it reduces your life expectancy.
Memory loss as well.
And memory loss. And just
which is a big
poor
one, actually.
cognitive function. It's ironic that the more you sleep, the less you live. I mean, it's kind of there on paper.
Yeah.
The less you sleep, the less you live.
The less you live, because you're living less life at the end of the day. Yeah.
If you can, really just prioritize, because it's something that we, like I said, we almost brag about it to say I pulled like a whole all-nighter without understanding the detrimental effects of it. Would you wager that you're increasing the strain on your heart by staying awake? You're putting yourself at risk for these non-communicable long-term diseases, that you're reducing your life expectancy?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't think. You just think, I know I cranked an all-nighter, so I'm good for it. And there are some interesting facts about it. I'm going to read this one out, okay?
Oh, let's see.
I'm going to read that because it was really, really a fun one when I pulled it up. Being awake for 18 to 20 hours slows your reaction time like having a blood alcohol level of 0.05.
That's above the limit, isn't it? Because the limit is 0.2.
So literally staying awake for 24 hours makes you function like someone that's legally drunk.
Mad.
So the next time that you're about to pull an all-nighter, just know that you're showing up to whatever you're going to do intoxicated/tipsy.
Mad. Hey, sorry, side note. Before we go forward, this just reminded me, next episode we should talk about benefits of fasting.
Oh, yes, because I did mention intermittent fasting as
you
well.
said I
still eating 3 times a day.
Yeah. What's the longest you've gone without eating?
I would do a good, I peg it at 18, to be fair.
18 hours.
Yeah, 18 hours is really where I'm trying to get at.
Is with water or without water?
With water.
With water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dries unless there's religious attributes to it. But for the most time daily, I just intermittent fast.
Really?
I don't want to take away from the points because there's so many importances for it.
Yeah.
And the restaurants will not be happy. And the retail people, when we start getting into the fact you don't need to be eating 3 times a day.
Yeah.
So look out for that.
Yeah, that should come in one of the next episodes.
I think the next one that we should do is definitely
fasting.
Yeah, and the perks of it.
It just hit me because I once went 72 hours. Best 3 days of my life. I didn't die. It was dry as well. I mean, I wouldn't encourage anyone to go because I trained for it. So I spent 6 months just training my body to go. So 1 month I did 24, and then the next month I did 48. I did 72 hours fasting, and the benefits. When you mentioned that thing of being drunk, I felt so alive. I was getting enough sleep. I was able to exercise. Yeah. Even on that calorie deficit, and I was so sharp. I read and retained when I was reading. It was absolutely crazy.
You wanna know? You wanna know what's the opposite of what you just said? Right? Is you see how you didn't eat for 72 hours?
Yeah.
Fun fact: human beings are the only mammals that deliberately choose not to sleep. Like with other mammals, when they need to sleep, they just sleep. It doesn't matter what's going on; they just sleep. It's just human beings that deliberately choose not to sleep.
They're like, I'm not gonna.
So if you put the odds, the rest of the mammalian group is like, brother, it's
time to sleep. Let's do it. Yeah.
But we're the only ones that are staying awake.
That's crazy.
And another one, the last one probably. One all-nighter reduces your learning capability by 40%.
Ooh.
Just one.
Think of all the times people said, "Oh, yeah, I learn better when I do an all-nighter."
If you think about it, if I really attributed back in med school, like if I were to push an all-nighter in the morning, when it's time to go to exam, I'm trying to like retain things and it's foggy. Compared to like when I was actually studying, I felt like things were hitting.
You're like returning.
But you know, like every time you do an all-nighter, the moments after, bro, I would attribute it to the fact that I just probably haven't slept. But things are just...
It's hazy.
I don't feel like myself. Or I didn't realize it's because 40% learning ability is just gone all the way down. But I think the interesting one for me is not sleeping for 24 hours equates to you being legally drunk.
Legally drunk. That's crazy. That means like you shouldn't even be on the wheel.
Yeah, because it reduces reaction time.
Do you know how mad that is? Actually, you know what? I've experienced this. Because I drove to Swakopmund one time. It was a long drive. It's a very long drive. But then I was awake for about 18 hours because we started driving at 2 a.m. from Gabs. Right. And we got to Swakop at like 7 o'clock. And I drove like quite a long time. But I remember driving and then just feeling like a little dizzy, a little too tired. I can't keep my eyes open. And even if I can keep my eyes open, I'm not really seeing, like I'm not paying attention to everything. So I get why, obviously because I was tired. So then I just went to the back and then I asked somebody else to drive and went to the back and slept. But I get how you could get there. Yeah. Like I see it.
And because there's going to be, there's always people that... I'm a big believer in open discourse, right? Like, don't just believe what I said. Go look it up. Go research. If you have questions, run it by.
Yeah.
But there's people that believe that you only need 4 to 5 hours of sleep.
Ooh.
Wrong. I did the Dr. Michael
thing. Yeah. It's like, wrong.
It's a very rare genetic mutation that allows for this. 99% of people aren't in this. It's literally 1% of the population
that can do that for hours.
Because they have a rare genetic mutation. Otherwise, the rest of us, nope. 7 to 9 solid hours is what you need. 7 to 9. Yeah. Also, the other myth is that naps are bad, but they're actually good.
Oh, I love
those 20
naps.
to 30 minutes of like in between.
Yeah.
They boost energy and they boost focus.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen that with myself. Sometimes my mood is low. And instead of taking my lunch break to eat, I'll just take like a 30-minute nap. When I get back up, man, I'm lovely.
20 to 30.
Yeah.
Anything more than 90
30
is going to make you groggy. And
because you're going to wake up feeling tired. You know why that happens as well? It's because you sleep, right? And then you wake up right in the middle of your sleep cycle. Yeah. So when you sleep 20 to 30 minutes, you don't really get deep sleep, but you get like
a good
rejuvenating recharge. Once you get into REM and then somebody wakes you up like right in the middle of your deep sleep, you're waking up angry and cranky and you're like, why am I here? All right. So if you're sleeping at work, if you're napping at work, remember 20 to 30 minutes. That's the sweet spot. That's how much you should sleep. It's not deep sleep, but then it's really good.
We should push it as a narrative.
At work?
Yeah. I mean, our one is a bit tricky because like even going on lunch, I hardly ever go on lunch at the time. Because when I want to go on lunch, that's when everybody else is going on lunch to come in, right? Yeah. But like if you have a different job that allows for you to like schedule work, schedule
a nap.
Yeah, you guys will see like a boom in productivity. So do it.
Definitely. I would ask my bosses to schedule a nap, but then I don't want to fall into that cohort of people that work until like 4:30 because I want to leave like at 4 o'clock. I'm trying to leave, man. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, can we take a nap at work? And then after they're like, oh, sure, take a nap. Just leave later. I'm not doing that. I'll sleep at home. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, if you have the chance to do it, you're definitely right. I'm with you on that one. Then you should definitely do it.
Takeaways from this, right?
Right.
By all means, try and get 7 to 9 hours of sleep. By all means, 18 to 64. The teens is a bit more. Yeah. They need 8 to 10. Yeah. But like, as a general adult, because these are the people that are watching this, right? Try to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep.
And the caveat is also try to make sure that you fall asleep between 8 and 10 as well, isn't it? For your circadian rhythm, so you kind of need it.
If you don't believe us, which you don't have to, go look it up.
Can check
go see the pros and cons of actually getting enough sleep, right? Go fact check it. And then next, avoid the energy drinks. I told a patient once, I was like, do what I say,
Don't
not
do
what
what
I
I
do.
do.
Yeah, I know it's a bit hypocritical, but I'm not going to come on here and lie to you to say don't take energy drinks when I'm an avid
or like look
user.
at me, I don't take them. Yeah, it's a bit hypocritical.
Because
So,
again, one of the side effects of energy drinks is they dehydrate you.
mm-hmm.
So you're dehydrating your kidneys, and in the long run, it's just going to be a movie. And that's why the hyperhydration comes in. But don't take this on face value and be like, oh, Mayamba said as long as you drink water. There's many other things that I'm doing,
of course,
that I'm not divulging here because these are
Yeah.
trade secrets.
Of course.
But don't do it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Just drink water, mind
Take
your
it easy.
business,
Yeah.
and be kind.
Shout out. All right. Thank you.
See you guys in the next one.